Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host at Metal Spins here. Name's George, and welcome to the channel. We're going to be doing quite a few things here that I want to get established. For starters, this is going to be a channel that talks a lot about Bears football, but I would like to talk about just football in general, especially when the new season starts. And music, of course, specifically listening to albums, recommending some that you probably wouldn't want to listen to. And I know a lot of people have been shifting towards listening to more rock and metal lately, so I kind of want to give my input on that. We can start off with just talking about how did I end up being a Bears fan in the first place. My dad was a fan for a long time. Let me put this here. Oi. Got one of these last year. Went to the Panthers game. The Bears won. Kicked their butt. That was nice. But we had gone 10 years. I've gone 10 years being a Bears fan since 2015. My dad's been a lifelong fan. My brother likes them as well. It's been a lot of hardship. They haven't really been great as of recently. I mean, 2018 was their best year. That's just not acceptable now. But still got high hopes for these guys. I would like to talk about them in the future. I would like to show off some videos, maybe live reactions to their games when they go live on Sundays. Or if it's a primetime game, I'd like to give my input during it. See me happy, see me upset. Knowing the Bears, it's more upset. But hey, it's for fun, right? It's just football. I get into rock and metal, and how do I know a lot about that stuff? Well, back to my dad's roots. When I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of Iron Maiden, a lot of Dokken, a lot of 80s bands. And it's the Iron Maiden mug, by the way. Good stuff. Iron Maiden was probably my first band I was introduced to. We used to have CDs that he'd play in the car when we used to go on long car rides. And I'm never going back. Even my mom, too. She's had a few bands she's introduced to me, Journey, Def Leppard, and I've stuck with those guys as well. So, to show you a few bands that I am into, for starters, because this is an introduction to the channel for Metal Spins, I got this single pressing of Stranger in a Strange Land from Iron Maiden. It's one of my favorite little vinyls there. Plus, that's the best looking version of their mascot, I think, when he's a cyborg. So you got Iron Maiden. And then we got Ghost here. I know some people are mixed on this album. Skeletor. Me, on the other hand, I don't know. I felt like the first listening, it was a bit of a letdown. But the more I listened to it, I was like, this is good. This is solid. I recommend anyone that wants to listen to Ghost for the first time, this would be your go-to to get introduced to the world of Ghost. Ooh. Not to mention Spiritbox. Now, Spiritbox is pretty neat. And this album is pretty damn neat. This just came out this year. Tsunami Sea. I just got all the fonts and everything upside down and stuff sideways. Pretty neat. This album was like a punch to the face when I listened to it. I was like, whoa. But yeah, I was surprised when they came out years ago with Eternal Blue, their debut album. That was very good. Very good. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to stick with this band. So having 2 albums in, I recommend Spiritbox. And then one that's really cool, we got Typo Negative's October Rust. Now this is from a great band, Typo Negative. I highly recommend them. They're a bit more on the gothy and drabby side of things. But who says no to a hot singer and a bassist that sings about love songs? I mean, you can't. Well, the chicks can't say no to that, but the guys can't either. Yeah. those are just a few from my vinyl collection and a few bands that I named. You could end up finding an album that you really like, or you have to listen to some new things that might be bad as well. But you might like it, and that's the beauty of it. We're all gonna have our own opinions on this stuff. And I'll branch out. I'll even do some pop here and there, different genres. It's just not gonna be specifically rock and metal. So I look forward to that. And I look forward to what you guys are gonna like. If there's any bands you would recommend, or any songs or any albums by someone, I'm more open to that, and I would like to review that in the future. Now, for the upload process, I want to do a video every Friday. I think that'd be good, for starters. This is going to go up on a Friday anyways. So that's going to be the plans for the channel. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. I got Eddie behind me. Loser. Nah, he's pretty chill. But yeah, next video will be this Friday. We're going to talk about Spiritbox and their discography. Pretty quick one. They have 2 albums, but they don't disappoint. Alrighty. I hope y'all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Rock on and bear down.